What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of The Beginning Investor. My name's Matt. Let's go ahead and hop in this week's episode. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our portfolio up to date. So the screen's black right now because we're actually in pre-market hours. It is Friday morning. I believe it's May 28th. Let's go ahead and look and see how we're doing on the year. So again, on the day, we're down about, $84, 84 and some change. Over the last week, we're actually up over $41. Over the last month, we're down almost $11. 3 months, we're doing very well. Again, over the 70% mark, and this is when we first started the deposit around April 3rd. Same thing for the last year and all time. So a couple things, I did pick up a couple more stocks. I actually picked up one more stock of Gain. I did raise my average cost, but I only had 2 stocks and now I have 3. So I got it, I think $1 more than I had previously, which isn't the end of the world, but I like them. I believe their dividend payout is 7 cents, so we'll be expecting to get 21 cents from them. And I like them. I like their year, and I do believe, their 5 years pretty good too. So I feel like that's a pretty good position. And then I also picked up another share of Horizon Technology. So this is another one. They actually have a 10-cent dividend, so I picked up a third share there. And you can see too, February 20th, this is what they were before the crash that we had. So it's still discounted a pretty good portion, and then their 5% is a little choppy, but I like their dividend. So I have all my stocks here sorted by total return. So I have, I believe, 2, 4, 6, 8 stocks in the portfolio, and in 7 of the 8 we're actually up. So we're doing well. SCM is the only one where we are down. I believe yesterday we were actually up overall in the position. So yesterday it got as high as like 880, and then it kind of went down a little bit. But I like them as well. Their 1 year is pretty good. They were at $15 a share before the crash, and now they're at $7.90, and their 5 years pretty good too. So I feel like this is a good one to hold on as well. I think what we're going to do is, with this portfolio, we're just going to keep adding to it. I actually had bought 2 shares 2 days ago of 2 ETF companies, but I ended up dumping them yesterday, and then I picked up another one of Gain and another one of Horizon. So as we go on through the portfolio here, we do have Sun Solar Senior Capital. That one is doing all right. It let's see here, it was around $18 a share before the crash, and it's at 12, so that's still a 33% discount at this point. And I like them, over 5-year trending, they're up 10%. So that's another one that has a 10-cent dividend as well. So we got a couple shares there. We already talked about Horizon. So CLNC, this is one, I believe they halted their dividend at this point. This is a $13.79 share. It's at $5.15, so this one's still discounted all right. This one's a little bit more. I picked up this one when I first got Carnival Cruise April 3rd. So I planned at some point to probably liquidate this and get rid of it, but we'll just have to see and play it by ear. I don't really have plans with this one. And then as we head on to EPR Properties, so this is one here that a lot of people have been doing a lot of videos on lately, and this one has a tremendous dividend. It's got like a 38-cent dividend, if I remember correctly. Yep, 38 cents. It's like 38.2 cents, I think, is what it is. But this has a lot of, it's got the family complexes, it's got the Topgolf, and this is one that was around, in the 70s or even higher as far as the, the shares. And I got it at like 24.85, and it's shot up to 32, and some change. So I like this one as well. I would love to get more of these, but with me only putting $20 a week in, I'd have to wait 2 weeks, or I'd have to liquidate one of my other stocks to pick up this. But we'll have to see with this one. I really want to get a realty income under my belt. But again, we'll have to see. And then we have NRZ here. So this one's sitting at 751. This one is actually my best performing stock apart from Carnival Cruise Line. So this one has done very well. Again, this is one that's a 1750 a share, and it's at 751 right now. So this is still a pretty good bargain. I still think there are a lot of positions that are out there that are a very good bargain. Every week I go through and I look at the stocks I have my eye on. I try and pick up the ones that have the biggest bargain on them. But in this situation, I picked up 5 shares for $3.74, and I'm up $18.85, or I've pretty much doubled my money with this specific share. And they do quarterly shares at a nickel a pop. So I got 25-cent dividend this month, actually. So yeah. And then as we head on to Carnival Cruise Line, it is at we've had some, it got as high as $17.46 this week, and it seemed like it was going to be going towards $20, but then yesterday hit, and it went down a little bit, but we're still sitting pretty. Trust me, we picked up this position at $8.10 for 47 shares, and we are doing phenomenal. So we're up 92.35% with this position. I would love for this to get to $40 to $50, and then I can dump it and take the 20, the $2,000 to $2,500 and put it elsewhere. Carnival Cruise also has stocks, they have dividends that pay out quarterly at 50 cents a pop. So this is something that we'll be getting, $23.50 once they kick the dividends in. I don't think they'll have them in the upcoming, which I think is June. It'll probably be in September, if anything, and then if not September, then December. But we're not worried about the dividends with this one because we're up so much in this position. So that's kind of the portfolio and how it looks right now. Again, we have eight stocks, and you can see my equity too over them. It ranges from $20 all the way up to $732. So Carnival Cruise is our biggest position, and it holds the most weight. So our portfolio is going to fluctuate based on that, as we could see. I mean, going into last week, it was at 881, and then it shot up, and we did cross the $1,000 threshold, and we were there for about a day and a half, and then we're back under it. But we're still sitting pretty. I mean, we've only put $555 and some change in, and we're up, over 70%. So I'm happy with where we're at. We're gonna keep it going. Again, we're gonna have some dividends coming up here. So we got 20 cents from Suns and 20 cents from Horizon, and then I did have 56 cents deposited from my account because I was short when I was purchasing one of the stocks that I got yesterday, Horizon, I believe. So that's kind of sitting where we're at. Again, it's kind of a shortened video, but I wanted to give you all a portfolio update. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Smash that like button, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend.